So you say you're ready to change your life and become the person that your future needs you to be? Well, I got a few keys that can help that transformation happen right now in your life. Let's get right to it. So I want to thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Creating Your Life with Will Jones, where we create videos to help you become the best version of yourself. So today, I'm just going to jump right into the topic. How do you become the person that your future needs you to be? Ladies and gentlemen, we all are striving each and every day to be better. And if not, you should be. But if you're following this channel, I have a pretty good idea that each and every day you wake up with how to better yourself, how to improve your situations in some shape, form, or fashion. Now, the best way to change your situation is to start with you. See, you got to become the person that your future needs you to be if you want to walk in what your future has available for you. If you want to walk in all the possibilities, all of the endless opportunities that lies for you in the future, in order to open that door and unlock those gifts, to unlock that life that you want, you have to become the person now that your future needs you to be. Because if you don't, you'll never reach or obtain everything that was supposed to be yours in your future. You'll sell yourself short. So I personally believe there are 5 major things that must happen in order to become the person that your future needs you to be. The first thing is you must be true to you and your dream. See, you got to do what you want to do, not what other individuals think you should do, not what other people feel like is best for you. You got to do what you want to do. When you think about what's in your heart, what makes you smile, what you're passionate about, you got to do that. Because whatever's deep down inside, that's the only thing that you're going to ever be able to sell out for, because that's what you truly want in life. You're never going to be able to give your all to what other people think is best for you. You're never going to be able to give your undivided attention and sell out to what somebody else feels you should be doing with your life. The only way to give your all and to go after it intensely is to do what you want to do with your life. Now, once you determine what you want to do with your life, you got to do what's necessary to get to what you want to do with your life. So whatever that is, you need to study it. You need to take notes. You need to map out a game plan. You need to map out a route for you to take. Make a system for you to get to the location you want to get to in your life. Whatever that is. There's a lot of different people watching this video. We all have different passions. We all have different things that we're serious about. We all have different dreams, different goals. But at the end of the day, it's all going to require us to do the things necessary to manifest that dream in your life, to manifest that goal in your life. Now, if you're doing what's necessary, I'm going to be very, very transparent with you. It's going to be some ups and downs in this whole process. It's going to be some challenges, but you can never, ever allow obstacles and challenges to force you to settle for a life that you don't want. You got to always face the challenges and obstacles in your life head on. That's the only way you're going to persevere. If you live your life in this manner each and every day, this is going to jumpstart the shift that's going to need to take place in order for you to start transforming into the person that your future needs you to become. Now, the second thing you need to do, if you're really serious about becoming the person that your future needs you to be, is you must move with integrity. That's a no-brainer. There's no way around that. You have to operate with integrity. You cannot cheat yourself by not giving your all in pursuit of what you're chasing. You cannot be the reason why you took a day off. You cannot take your foot off the gas. See, giving your all is going to require you to become the type of person that does the work behind the scenes when nobody's looking. See, it's easy to be a rock star in front of the world. It's easy to be a superstar in front of a crowd because we like to be celebrated. There's someone to pat us on the back for our hard work. There's someone to tell us how great we are because of what we've done or accomplished. It takes a real integrity-filled person to do what's necessary when no one's there to tell you good job, when no one's there to recognize your hard work, when no one's there and it's just you. That's when champions are made. Champions are not made under the big stage. Champions are made with no one is looking. That's why they're able to perform under the big stage when the lights are on them, because they did their due diligence when nobody was there to encourage them, when nobody was there to tell them good job. You have to be that type of individual that's willing to do what needs to be done when no one's there to tell you or thank you for doing what needs to be done. Just got to do it because you live and move with integrity. And when you begin to move with integrity and never sell yourself short, always give your all, always doing what needs to be done when no one is watching, guess what that creates? It creates a work ethic that never allows you to experience regret because you did what was necessary. So because you did what's necessary, when you get to the end of your life, you're not going to regret anything because you gave your all. You're not going to be in a position where you say, I wish I would have worked harder. I wish I would have did more. No, when you create a work ethic that eliminates any room for regret, you are on the right path. If you work hard and give everything you have each and every day with integrity, when it's all said and done, you'll be able to live with the results regardless of what they are. See, I heard Kobe Bryant say this in an interview. He was able to retire from the game of basketball after 20 years. Why? Because he said he left it all on the court. He said he exhausted all that he could do as a basketball player. So when his career was over, he was able to walk away because he left no stone unturned. He took no shortcuts. He never sold himself short. He never cheated the process. He played the game of basketball with integrity. And because he had that type of integrity and work ethic, we talk about him today as an example of what true work looks like. So remember, move with integrity. That's the number 2 thing on the list to become the person that your future needs you to be. The third thing you have to do in order to become the person that your future needs you to be, you can never lose hope. Hope is what keeps you going. Hope is what keeps that smile on your face when you're dealing with adversity. Hope is the thing that keeps you from losing your mind when you're being attacked from all angles, when you don't think you can make it, when you think it's over, when you think you have nothing left in the tank. Hope, ladies and gentlemen, hope is going to be the thing that carries you through that valley, that carries you through that storm, that carries you through that hard time in your life. You have to always hold on to your hope and keep it dear to your heart. Without hope, nothing is possible in this world. So number 3, never lose hope. The 4th thing you have to do, if you want to become the person that your future needs you to be, if you're really serious about becoming that person, the 4th thing you have to do is you must increase your faith. See, your hope builds your faith. But see, hope is uncertain. When you hope something happens, you're not sure it's going to happen. You thinking, I hope it happens, I wish it happens, it might happen, but there's no certainty there. You're just hoping that something changes in your life. You don't know if it's going to change or not. You just hope that it does. Enough of hope, enough days of hoping that things get better and doing the work and moving with integrity, guess what that creates? Faith. See, faith is, I know this is going to happen, I just don't know when. That's the difference between hope and faith. Hope is uncertain. Hope is, I don't know if it's going to happen. I would like it to happen. It might happen. But as you build your hope and hold on to hope, that turns into faith. Each day you use your hope to get you through a struggle. Each day you use your hope to get you through a challenge. That hope begins to transform into faith. And see, faith is what's going to nurture your vision. Faith is what's going to keep you steady. Faith is what's going to keep you in spite of what people say. When all the naysayers are saying it's not going to work. When everybody's saying you crazy. When everybody's saying you should just do this. Leave that alone. You've been doing it too long. It's not working in your favor. Faith keeps you on the straight and narrow. Faith keeps you locked in to the blueprint, to the plan. Faith is a feeling of, I know without a shadow of doubt that this is going to happen. I don't know how, but I know it's going to happen. I don't know when, but I know it's going to happen. I just got to hold on to my faith and keep walking. When you get a hold of faith, anything is possible in your life. The only difference between people that succeeded in life and people that haven't succeeded in life is the ones that haven't succeeded, they lost faith. They lost faith in themselves. They lost faith in the possibility that it could be a different situation ahead for them. They lost faith in their future. They lost faith in everything that they once believed in. And once you lose the faith, it's hard to get up and face adversity. It's hard to move through the valley when you don't have any faith. That's why it's imperative that you keep a hold to your faith and increase your faith daily if you want to become the person that your future needs you to be. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're receiving value from today's content, I would love you to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be alerted whenever I upload new content. Thank you so much in advance. Now for the fifth and final tip. In order to become the person that your future needs to be, you must respond. What do I mean by that? You have to be the type of person that responds to any challenge or obstacle that rears its ugly head in your life. You cannot run or fold. If you fold, if you run, if you quit, you will never reach the future that God has for you. You will never get to the promised land in your life. You got to be the type of person that responds. You got to be on site. That's how they say it nowadays. You got to be on site. When a challenge shows up, I'm on site. Right there, I'm going to deal with it. When an obstacle shows its ugly head, I'm on site. Right then, I'm crushing it. I'm beating it down. I'm challenging anything that comes in my way. I'm annihilating anything that's trying to hinder me from being the person that I need to be. That's the type of mindset you got to operate in. You got to have that type of mindset because nothing in this world is free or easy. Anything worth having is going to require a sacrifice. It's going to require a struggle. It's going to require you to get uncomfortable. So in order to persevere, you got to have the mindset to respond. Each and every time something arises in your life, you got to respond. You got to respond for your future. You got to respond for the life you want. You got to respond for your dreams. You got to respond for your goals. You got to respond for your life. You got to do it for you. Because if you do not respond, you will always sell yourself short. And like I always say, you'll live a life way beneath the life you were intended to live. So make sure you're responding going forward if you haven't been already. So just to do a recap of the 5 tips that can help you become the person that your future needs you to be. Number 1, be true to you and your dream. Number 2, move with integrity. Number 3, never lose hope. Number 4, always increase your faith. And number 5, respond to any challenges or obstacles that show up in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you so much for listening. And I want to remind you that your future depends on you. Your future is hoping that you do what's necessary to transform into the person that it needs you to be, to activate that future, to activate the life that you want in your life, to activate all of the goals, to activate all the dreams you have in your heart. Your future is dependent on you. It's dependent on you. Yes, you. To do what's necessary to become the person you need to be to unlock that future for you. Remember, anything is possible if you believe it. Create the life you want. Become the person your future needs you to be. Peace. Holla at your boy.